Good afternoon. Welcome, Dr. Forte, Mayor Andes, District Business Administrator, Ms. Damaris Gorowski, Board President, Ms. Wagner, Board Vice President, Mr. Dino Capella, Board Members, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Cass, Township Administrator, Mr. Ward, Mr. Panetta, Director of Recreation, Ms. Spinola. I would like to thank Dr. Forte and the Township of Denville for their collaboration on this unbelievable project. The vision and partnership that Dr. Forte and the Township had all along helped to create these beautiful fields. Many people may not know this is the A.R. Spinola Athletic Field. I would like to thank Ms. Spinola, daughter of former Superintendent Angelo Richard Spinola, for donating a new sign for the field in memory of her father. It's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Cass.
Thank you very much for that round of applause. I appreciate it. I see some of my former Munchkins probably out here from my Munchkin division when you were out 4 years old. Great to see that you're still continuing your soccer careers. Let me get down to when I first joined the Board of Ed, because that's what this is about today, the school and the education that you're getting here. I substituted with Marion Lesgus, one of the great teachers you had here, who's now retired. I was in her classroom as a teacher's aide and sub occasionally. And I said, this is a great teacher here. She's like my old third grade teacher, Mrs. Kitchen, who ran my third grade class like Sergeant Mitchell ran my Army platoon when I was in the Army. So, but I was in the school, so I went to the in the men's room, the boys' room. I was in a lot of the classrooms. I walked up and down the halls, and I said, gee, we can do better here for the maintenance and repair of our schools. And Marion had a broken window, and I said, did you put in to fix it? She said, yeah, like 2 years ago. And so I said, well, how about some duct tape? She said, well, yeah, I haven't had time to do it. So I duct taped the window. And then I'd come here and look at the field, too. And I said, this is just a horrendous athletic field. It's in terrible shape here. I mean, there were low spots in it, weeds, crabgrass, and I knew we could do better. So there was a flyer in Marion's class, talked about an opening on the Board of Ed, and I told her, I said, I probably can bring more to the table with my business career and sports knowledge on the Board of Ed than just substituting. So I joined the Board of Ed about 15 years ago, if my memory serves me correctly. And there's so many priorities, so many things to fix up on in the buildings, all our schools. And we started chipping away at it, and we did it without any referendum. We did it out of our budgeting process and our surplus funds. And this kept on getting pushed and pushed and pushed. But finally, we got it on the front burner. And the current administration we have with Dr. Forte and all the people he has working with him, we finally teed this up. And this is a community project because with Mayor Andes, and we have just a tremendous high level of cooperation with the Township of Denver, as well as the Board of Education. They contributed to this field. So it's beautiful, and we don't have the soccer field encroaching on the softball and baseball field anymore. So it's really a thrill to be here after so many years and seeing this project brought to conclusion. So enjoy it. They did a great job. Thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce Mayor Andes.
Thank you, and thank you for having me here today. Denver works best when we work together. It's as simple as that. And my children went to school here. My grandchildren go to school here. And it costs a lot of money to build a ball field. And if the township wanted to build a field, it would be cost prohibitive. So to work with the Board of Education, it seemed like a very easy thing to do. You guys use the fields until 6 o'clock, and after 6 o'clock, the town used the field. So perfect marriage. People, it's the taxpayers' money, either from the right pocket or the left pocket. But what I want to say is that the township and the Board of Education have been working terrific together. This is the third big project that we've worked on hand in hand. First, more education moving into the building. The second, keeping our children and our staff and the teachers safe in the school with our Class 3 officers, and now this beautiful facility. So thank you very much. Everybody have a great time. Play ball.
It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Forte.
Yep, this is a long time coming, guys. It was, so, you know, I live in town. I've been here almost 20 years. My kids went through here. My son played baseball here, and he's now a junior in high school. Obviously, the big thing is, why didn't you do it when I was here, Dad? Why do the kids have such a nice locker room, Dad? Why do they have a really nice baseball field, Dad? Because right on that old field, I did throw a ball to him when we were practicing our Little League and beamed him right in the head and knocked him down. Now he's like, I could have fell on nice soft grass. So really, Mr. Cass is a big deal here for this. He kept the pressure on all of us to get this going. I'll tell you, I came to see one game. Mr. Plum was coaching. It was a soccer game. Actually, I think it might have been you, Mr. King. It was a girls' soccer game. And some of the parents were there. I know them because I live in this town. And I just said, this is not good. So we moved everybody off-site for a few years. I worked with these guys. I don't know how many times, Sean, did we talk about this, right? We needed to get this done. And it took a long time. Mike brought up Mike reminded me of something before, is that we have this big long list of things. We started chipping away, and then Mike's like, hey, what about the field? I know Don was saying that every day. So you know how you hear something every day, you kind of don't hear it anymore? But Mike wasn't saying it every day. And then he said, hey, can we get the field done now? So we said, yes, let's get this field done. It took a long time, a lot of planning. I don't know if anybody saw the process, but there was like Mount Everest in the middle here. If you guys saw that, it was amazing that it's all like pushed here somewhere. But the field looks great. It's all about you guys too. Enjoy the field. Enjoy your sports on it, whether it be Valley View Sports or the town sports. Enjoy that really nice mural we have up there now. This is your place. This is your home turf. Now you got to start winning some games. That's about it. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy this field, and we'll be checking out some of your games. I know that the kids are going to get back on so we can get some pictures of them playing. We appreciate the coaches. Thank you. And that's it for today. I forgot the most important thing, the ribbon. Forgot about the ribbon. Let me hand it back over to our MC, Mr. Englishman. Mr. Cass?
Mr. Cass, you want to come up?
We got maybe the board president and vice president and any board members that want to come up. That'd be great. Nick Panetta? No? Okay. I'm going to have Mr. Cass come. He's been on this thing so long. Steve Ward, you want to come on up? Sure. Oh yeah, Mrs. Spinola, come on up. Sorry. Everybody here that needs to be here?
Thank you. No.
Here we go.
Mike out of there.
You got it.
There.
Hi. Thank you, everybody. Finally done.